YouTube, welcome to riffriff.com show. This is my YouTube channel on how to play simple guitar songs. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. So I'll be uploading one video a week, sometimes two, of the most simple and easiest songs that we can play on a guitar. So if you want to learn new songs per week, please subscribe and hit the bell. So for this song, we'll be learning how to play Yesterday by the Beatles on the guitar. So this is a standard tuned guitar. So the original song actually was tuned down to an F. So we'll be using a G here. So if you're planning to play along with the record, so it won't sound the same. So we'll be playing standalone standard tuning. So I want this to make the easiest, most simple tutorial on how to play Paul McCartney's classic song Yesterday. That is why I have created this video with a number of cheats. So for the whole song, we will count mostly two patterns of 4. So the first pattern we'll call 4A, and the second pattern we'll call those 4B. So most of the chords will be using the 4A pattern. 4A will be low, high, 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 bass string. So that's low, bass, high, high, high. So that's the 4A pattern. And then the 4B pattern will be low, high, low, high. Alright, so that's bass high, bass high. So most of the chords will be using pattern 4A. So that's low, high, high, high. And then there's a few quick chords we'll be using low, high, low, high. So that's the transition in G. And one in E minor where we descend the bass note here. So those are the only pattern that we use the 4B on the G. And then in the E minor later. So we'll be checking those later. Okay, so for the verse, so for the intro, we have 2 counts of 4A. So that's the intro, that's bass, high, 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 bass, high, high, high. So for the pattern of the right hand, just do a thumb and then the 3, you can do whatever you want. Like I'm using 3 fingers here with the 3 high notes. High strings. You can do 1 like Paul McCartney is doing on the live video. I'm used to using the 3 fingers. Alright, so that's 2 counts. When you sing. And then the second 4A is on the F sharp. The good thing about this song is we won't be using the barcode for the F sharp minor. So we'll just be using the index on the 2nd fret and then the high strings here. Alright, so that's 4A. And then we do B7 without the high string here, so it's an open E. So we do 2nd here on the 5th and 2nd here on the 3rd. And then the next chord is an E minor. This is where we will be using the 4B, the first 4B pattern. So that's descending high, low, that's low, high, low, high. That's the first 4B. And then the next chord for the verse is a C. We use the 4A. And then the D7, we use the 4A. And then back to G, 4A. That's twice. So repeat. Anyway, I have to mention that in the E minor, there's 1 4A. So you have to do a 4A first before we do the 4B pattern. So that's 4A, and then do the 4B. Then you do the 4A on the C, and then the D7, and then the G. That's the first half of the verse. So it's the second half of the verse. On the second half of the verse, we use the 4B pattern on the G. So that's bass high, that's the 4. We descend the E string from 3rd to 2nd, okay? And then the next chord for the 4A pattern is the E. An open string 6 and then 3, and then we do an A minor. Again. we start from the second half. And then this last two chords, we won't be using any pattern 4A or 4B. We just do a quick C and then a G. It's like singing the words itself. Yesterday. Then we do the last three high. Then we repeat for the verse, for the second verse. Intro, 2 counts of 4A, and then we continue with the verse. So that's intro first. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. First verse. Yesterday. F sharp minor. That's 4A pattern on the first E minor, and then we do the 4B. So an open D string, and then a C with the 4A pattern. D7, and then a G. And then we do the 4B pattern on the second half. 4A pattern on the E minor, and then an A7 minor. And then a quick one strum on the C, going to D, singing yesterday. Yesterday. Okay, so that's the verse. So we now go to the middle part. For the middle part, the chords after the G, the initial G is a B7. So that's 2 counts of P7, the one without the high E. That's the first 1, 2, 3, 4. We put in the third finger on the second fret of the high E. So again, so that's Y she. So that's this is the part where we descend the bass, and then the high string is singing the high part. So the bass, lower bass will be E, second, open, and then a third fret on the 5th string. That's descending. 4th string, second, open on the 2nd, and 3rd on the 5th, alongside with the high strings. So first E and an octave higher E on the open string A. So that's. Then we open the G, and then we press the 2nd fret on the high E. So that's. And then the 3rd would be the 3rd on the 5th string and the 3rd on the E string. Alright, so that's again. And then we descend the 2nd. We just play the bass once on the 2nd fret, and then 2 notes on the high E. Okay, so that's. And then we do an A minor 6. So instead of playing A minor 6 like this, because this is an A minor 7, we put in the pinky on the 2nd fret on the high E. That's A minor 6. Since we won't be playing the 4th string, we just do the D7 shape. When we do the A bass, that's still an A minor 6. We do the 4A pattern, and then 1 count, and then a D7 4A pattern. So we do first on the A string open, and then we do the B open, something like this. Okay, again on the middle part. That's a 4A pattern, right? And then D7. Twice on the G before we go to the B7. Then the descending. And then the third verse, we do the same pattern as the first and second verse. So remember, for the verses, the 4B pattern is on the E minor here. After the 4A, that's 4A would be bass high, 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 and then 4B. And then we do the C on the 4A pattern, then the D7 pattern, and then the G. This is the second 4B. So G will be receiving 2 4 counts. The first one is the 4A pattern, and then the second one is the 4B. Before we go to E, and then an E on E7, and then a quick C, G, G. Okay, thank you very much everybody for watching. So I'll be releasing one video per week. So I hope that you subscribe if you want to learn a new song per week here at riffriff.com, and comment below what song you would like to learn. If there's a song that you would like to learn how to play, just comment it below, and then let's try and play it next time. Thank you very much for watching. This is Riff, and see you again on the next video.